there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pop.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Brown wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So USC's offense will go to work for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here, and you're going to see them get...
Turning it on! Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much...
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. There's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Brown will throw it quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ford. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The defense putting points on the board.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
Hauls it in. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Send the tight end in motion. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. Brown wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Stanford lines up to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them.
Back to throw, it's Miami. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw again. Looking for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Trojans. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lost a throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Irvin. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on first and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Handoff to the lone back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the Trojans headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Right on the money. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He's got it on the move. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown USC. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Running into the open space.
Returner is tackled down at the 37. And your USC...
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. He's got the back in the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Makes the grab. It's Lemon. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. The play action fake. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Bringing the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is on its way. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Out of the gun to give to the back. Shakes off the defender. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Brown will throw it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Just enough time to get off one more snap. On 3rd down, going up top. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. And that's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Lane. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Reads it, fires complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Jordan. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third down, he drops to throw. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wants to pass. Touchdown, Trojans! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
It's now second and goal.
Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. And that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
Finds his man on the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Rushes on him, and he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quick strike complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Gain of 27 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's 4. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. The screen, he's got wheels. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be... You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking left. Complete downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Oh, he's got a chance. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing. A risk there on 3rd and long. The Trojans send out the punt unit. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Handoff from the gun. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Brown wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Pressure coming. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turns it on in midfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time on target. Across the 25, he's got room. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run play action. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw, it's Heward. Got his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.